For years, it slept in silence. A colossal black hole, hidden at the heart of a distant galaxy, sitting in quiet darkness as if it had no more energy to give. Astronomers thought it was just another dormant giant, an ancient remnant from the early universe. But then, without warning, it stirred. It began to flash with violent bursts of X-rays like a cosmic heartbeat pulsing across millions of light years. The black hole, now nicknamed Ansky, had awakened. And with its awakening came a new mystery that scientists are still trying to unravel. So, what exactly happened here? To understand why Ansky's story is so extraordinary, we need to remember how black holes behave. Most supermassive black holes in galaxies are surrounded by vast amounts of gas and dust. When material falls into them, it forms a swirling disk of plasma, heating up to incredible temperatures. That's when black holes shine the brightest, sometimes outshining the entire galaxy around them. But not all of them stay active. Many black holes eventually quiet down, consuming very little material, appearing dormant for millions of years. That was the case with Ansky, until now. Astronomers first detected something unusual when space-based telescopes scanning the X-ray sky picked up repeating flares coming from the direction of Ansky's galaxy. These weren't random bursts. They came with an almost clock-like rhythm, repeating over and over again with remarkable consistency. Scientists call this phenomenon a quasi-periodic eruption. It's like hearing the steady ticking of a cosmic clock, except the clock is powered by a black hole's immense gravity and hunger. But what could be causing these mysterious eruptions? One leading idea is that the black hole has begun feeding again. Perhaps a star wandered too close and was ripped apart by tidal forces, spilling gas into the black hole's accretion disk. As the material spirals inward, it heats up and releases bursts of energy in the form of X-rays. The regularity of these bursts suggests that the gas may be clumping together and feeding the black hole in cycles, like a heartbeat that repeats as long as fuel is available. Another possibility is even stranger. Some scientists suggest that a smaller object, maybe a dense star or even another black hole, could be orbiting close to Ansky. Each time it swings around in its orbit, it stirs up the surrounding gas, triggering a flare of X-rays. If true, this would mean Ansky is not alone, but locked in a gravitational dance with another object that acts like a drummer, keeping time in this cosmic performance. What makes Ansky so important is not just that it woke up, but what it tells us about black holes in general. For decades, astronomers assumed that once a black hole went dormant, it stayed quiet unless something dramatic happened. Ansky challenges that assumption. It shows us that black holes can suddenly become active again, producing energy in ways we don't fully understand. This discovery forces scientists to rethink models of how black holes grow and how they influence the galaxies around them. Because here's the thing, black holes are not just cosmic vacuum cleaners sucking in material. They are engines of galactic evolution. When they feed, they release powerful winds and radiation that can shape the fate of entire galaxies. By studying Ansky's eruptions, scientists hope to learn how these sleeping giants can awaken and change their environments. Did this black hole suddenly start controlling the flow of gas in its galaxy again? Could this be a common cycle in galactic history that we've simply not observed before? The technology that made this discovery possible is also worth noting. Instruments like ESA's XMM Newton and NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory are constantly scanning the universe in high-energy light that our eyes cannot see. Without them, Ansky's awakening would have gone unnoticed. These telescopes allow us to watch cosmic events unfold in real time, giving us front-row seats to the drama of the universe. And with newer missions on the horizon, like Athena, the European Space Agency's next-generation X-ray observatory, we may soon learn even more about strange cases like this. But perhaps the most fascinating part of the story is what it means for the bigger picture. If black holes like Ansky can suddenly turn on and begin erupting after long periods of silence, then how many more might be out there, waiting to awaken? Could our own galaxy's central black hole, Sagittarius A star, one day light up with similar flares? In fact, some astronomers think it has already done so in the past, leaving behind glowing scars of radiation in the Milky Way. Ansky might just be a window into the hidden life cycle of black holes everywhere. For now, the mystery remains unsolved. Astronomers continue to monitor Ansky, timing each flare, measuring each pulse, and building models to explain what could be happening. Every eruption adds another clue, another piece of evidence to a puzzle that stretches across physics, gravity, and the life cycles of galaxies. It is a reminder that even after decades of studying the universe, black holes still have the power to surprise us. When we look up at the night sky, it can feel calm and eternal. But stories like Ansky remind us that the universe is alive with activity, bursting with energy in ways that we are only beginning to understand. A black hole that seemed quiet has roared back to life, sending a message across space. Don't assume silence means nothing is happening. Sometimes, the cosmos waits patiently, then suddenly awakens in a blaze of power. Ansky has given us a front-row seat to this awakening. And in its pulsing flares, scientists see not just a mystery, but a promise that the universe still has countless secrets left to reveal.